Hey everybody, in this lesson I want to address what I call the Django pivot. The Django pivot is something you see constantly in his music, and it's something that I really like doing on the one chord. For me, it's a one chord type of technique, especially when you're staying on a one chord for a while. It works on a major or a dominant type of situation, like blues kind of situation. So what is it? It's this. So what am I doing there? To answer that, I'll show you some chord stuff. What Django does a lot of time is he takes a one chord, let's say I'm in G, and to pivot, he goes to a G diminished. Fully diminished. If you just learn how to arpeggiate a G major triad and just go to a G diminished 7 and back, you will get a lot of that sound already. Something very innately bluesy about that one diminished chord. And a lot of times, something you see Django do is play a 1 first inversion, going to that flat 3 diminished, which is a 1 diminished inversion. Maybe 2-5 from there. Right? Maybe something. To me, the Django pivot isn't complete until you see where those diminished chords come from in his thinking. And this is the key to a lot of the harmonies that he plays. So diminished chords are typically a substitution for a dominant chord built a half step away from that dominant chord. And that the tricky part is realizing which key the dominant chord is in, because there are 4 diminished chords, so it could be potentially 4 things. Meaning if I have a G diminished, it could be an F sharp 7. If I have a B flat diminished, it could be an A7. If I have a C sharp diminished, it could be a C7. And if I have an E diminished, it could be a D sharp 7. In this case, it's the chord that's a half step below the key. Meaning that G diminished comes from that F sharp 7. So in my thinking, I'm just thinking G, F sharp, G, F sharp 7. Now, that sounds like this. If you want to get deeper into it, you can really apply the entire mode to that sound. So I'm really thinking B harmonic minor, right? That's one option. The other one is to treat it as a half whole diminished. I tend to like that harmonic minor sound a little better. Let's take a blues. then go G, F sharp, G, 4 chord, Make sense? Cool. Subscribe, like the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment, join our Patreon. Love you guys. See you next time.